Hello there. I am Gentle Lee ASMR, and I thought I would bring you all on vacation with me. I'm currently visiting the Champlain Islands right now, and it's a bit of a gray and rainy morning, but that's no problem because I can chill out here on a covered porch. And something that I really like to do when I'm here is hang out with the local wildlife with some seeds. Specifically the two critters that are most sociable in that sense, and most likely to come up for a nibble when somebody's sitting there, are chipmunks and chickadees. So I'm thinking if I scatter some seeds around myself, and maybe a little on my hat. They're falling down, but that's okay. As long as a few of them stay up there. And then I'll just put the bowl on my lap for future use. And now we wait. I might cut out a little bit of time in between the actual pouring of the seeds and the time the animals actually start to visit, because there's usually a little bit of buffer time when they're still getting used to the new things. Oh, I'll eat my words. A little fellow has come and joined us just now. Yeah, these chipmunks are very fearless. I think he's dashed behind my back for now. Oh, let me just... There you go. Here's that cute little guy filling up his cheeks. And there he goes. And now that he knows that I'm here, he'll probably come back and refill his cheek pouches a few more times. Oh, he's in what I'm really hoping, but what I've never actually been able to accomplish myself, is that some of the chickadees that... Oh, there's another little chipmunk. The one with the stumpy tail is right in front of me, but I think... Hello, little visitor. the gray squirrels around here will also get right up close to you, similar to how the chipmunks do, but they don't tend to actually take the food while you're around. They'll just investigate and come back later after you've left. I'm so pleased that the chipmunks came right away. My whole preamble about how I might be cutting out some stuff was for nothing. I hear a hummingbird. There's a hummingbird feeder right behind me. I actually got some hand feeders for hummingbirds, but I think there's a little bit of adjustment process in getting them to actually start using that. This is definitely the sort of vacation spot where you plan on very minimal activity in advance. It's just not a happening kind of place. And here's another chipmunk. I think these guys might actually be taking turns. I wonder if I sprinkle some seeds on myself, if they'll come and hop on myself. Look down too hard. There's only one way to find out. Should be enough. Alright, now I need to hold very still. Let me replenish my head seeds. Okay, there's plenty up there. Getting right up close to wildlife like this is a nice excuse for a bit of meditation. Because in order to attract the animals that aren't just the most social that they can be, you have to be extremely, extremely still for kind of a long time. And it's easier to accomplish that kind of thing through meditation and mindfulness, and a lot harder to accomplish when your thoughts are running and you're thinking about everything that you could be doing and you're getting bored. I thought I just heard something, but it might have been a false alarm. There's a nice diversity of wildlife in this area, besides just the critters that are visiting me. You can hear lots of song sparrows in the afternoon, and since we're on a lake, there's quite a lot of waterfowl. And so you'll see a lot of your standard Canada geese and mallards, but you also get to see a lot of different birds that are a little less common. Usually you only get to see one at a time, or a small group at a time, and that's the only one of that particular species that you'll end up seeing, but it's a cool experience either way. There are a lot of sort of rare ducks that you can encounter in that fashion in this area. I think the other day I saw a coot, C-O-O-T. And a little earlier I saw some kind of merganser, but I'm not sure which one. If you encounter the birds on the lake, like while kayaking or something, it's a lot harder to identify them just because of the glare. That squawking sound you just heard was a different sort of water bird. That one was a tern. The terns are identifiable by the way they behave. They fly around at a good distance above the lake, looking down into it, and every now and again you'll see them plunge and dive and hopefully catch whatever fish that they were having their eyes on. Oh, I hear somebody. Yep. Hello, guy. Oh, it's little Stubby again. Stubby doesn't usually trust me enough when I'm out here, but maybe I'll get some seeds anyway. But you can kind of see how he's a little more on edge than some of the other chipmunks that have visited. He's always checking to make sure I'm not doing anything suspicious. So I need to be still so as to not scare him away. I hear rain. A rainy day here is pretty much inevitably a lazy day. It's so hard to convince yourself to do things regularly. But when it's raining, all you ever want to do is lay down and take a nap. I think my brain is just kind of hardwired to say this is not the place where you do things, this is the place where you rest. And so, this is the place where I rest. I still haven't seen any chickadees visit my hat. I think I would probably be able to feel that, even if I missed it on the viewfinder. chickadees are visiting the feeder behind me, but generally leaving me in my seed hat all alone. I enjoy how the rain sort of comes and goes in little pulses. I enjoy it when you can hear the rain, but it hasn't quite hit yet. And so it's dry all around you, but there's just a slowly growing chorus of raindrops colliding with the objects, getting closer and closer and closer to you. I'd like to have a few more visits from my chipmunk compatriots before I sign off. I don't think I'll be able to convince any of them to climb onto me, though. Maybe not today. There's that hummingbird nearby again. Oh, hello, little fellow. Taking a moment to munch on something for himself before he starts loading up those cheeks. Definitely the easiest way to get them to climb on you is to sprinkle the seed around your toes. You're not very intimidated of climbing up on people's toes. They're so cute. I wish sometimes that I could just reach down and give them a little pet. But I know they wouldn't be very receptive to that. Hey, you should climb up on me. That would be cool. I see another chipmunk coming in from the right, although I'm not sure if they're going to come up here. I can see other critters in my peripheral vision. I wonder what it'll be. There's another chipmunk on that chair over there. I'm not sure he'll come over since I looked at him. I might have offended him. When I'm at home, I have a lot of environmental noise to worry about if I'm recording anything. However, here, pretty much the only noise that tends to impact the background are talking neighbors or distant boats, which I think are not so disruptive compared to things like the highway where I live. What was that skittering? Reveal yourselves. They tend to walk up from the stairs, which I think is adorable. You can always hear when the chipmunks are visiting the bird feeder because there's a little weight trap to prevent some of the heavier animals from getting inside. And the chipmunks are just light enough not to set it off, but you can hear the trap slightly activate when they go in to grab their seeds. It just pulls down a cover so the feed becomes inaccessible to larger animals like larger squirrels and raccoons. I have to keep my eye on the viewfinder, or else there's no chance that I'll see anything right next to me. And there it goes. Let's get one more chipmunk visit in. I know somebody's hungry for some more seeds. Oh, here comes somebody. Going around back, are we gonna get the seed pile on my right side? Seems that way. My leg is kind of blocking this guy, but I don't want to move and disrupt him. Oh. I hope it wasn't too loud. No, he comes back. an anticlimactic visit. How about, to finish this video, let's do a little bit of breathing together. There's a chipmunk coming. Hey, are you gonna climb on me? Are you gonna be the one? They're so cute. They're so much smaller than my rats. I hope he's visible. My computer died, so I can't use the viewfinder anymore. I'm gonna wait to start my breathing exercise until... Okay. Alright, so why don't you breathe with me? Start in. Hold. Out. Again. In. Hold. Out. In. Hold. Out. Oh my god. It wasn't me. There are 3 chipmunks by me right now. It's a new record. See, this is why it's so unusual. For more than one to be by me at once, it's because they start battling. They get a little territorial over the seeds. Okay, well, this has been a lot of fun. But, to be honest, I'd like to eat some breakfast. So I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for watching. watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing these cute little chipmunks come and visit. And I sincerely hope that you have a very, very good